Are you having a hard time attracting your ideal clients? If you are, you're going to want to watch this week's video because I'm going to give you some tips on how you can turn that around. All right, so if you're like a lot of the entrepreneurs I know, you may be struggling to find your ideal clients. So you're getting attention, right? You know how to show up in the marketplace and people can see you, they can hear you, that kind of stuff. But you really want to attract more of your ideal clients because maybe you've had a taste of working with them and you love them, right? You absolutely adore certain clients and then the other ones, not so much. So you want to figure out, well, how do I attract more of the ones that I really like so that you don't feel overwhelmed, so that you don't feel stressed out and you don't feel like, you're working with people who are draining you and who don't value the work that you do, or they don't take you seriously, or they don't do the work that you ask them to do so that they can get the results that they say that they want, right? There's a couple of things involved in this, all right? The first thing is you really got to figure out what end of the market that you're in. For example, if you're a business coach like I am, you need to know what end of the market are you serving. If you're serving people who are just getting started in business versus people who've already been in business for a little bit and they're at a place where they want to scale and leverage, that's going to be a completely different experience, okay? Usually people who are right at the very beginning, they don't have any business knowledge or experience, they're in a stage where they want a lot of knowledge. They want a lot of information, but they're not necessarily at the point where they're ready to hit the ground running, right? Where they're ready to take what you share with them and start implementing right away. Because they're really not there yet. They're still kind of confused and a little bit overwhelmed themselves. And so you want to get clear, who do you love serving? Do you love serving people who are just getting started? Or do you want to serve people who, already have some traction, they already have some momentum and they need your help to get to the next level, okay? So that's the first thing you want to think about. What end of the market, whatever industry that you're in, are you serving? Do you find the most, interesting, fun, challenging, appealing for you? Which end of the market is that? Okay. Once you're clear about the end of the market that you want to be in, and another reason why that's important is because it also indicates, how much people are going to be willing to invest to work with you, depending upon where they are. Once you know what that is for yourself, you're good. Okay. Now you want to start thinking about personality type. Who do you really enjoy working with? For me, I love working with women who are strong and independent. They're accomplished. They've done so many amazing things in their life. They're gifted. They're talented. They've got all these good things going for them. The challenge for most of my clients is that they don't really have the confidence that they need to get to the next level in their business. And I love working with them because I get that. I get that story because it was my story. And so that's the kind of client that I ideally love to work with. Doesn't mean that I don't work with other people, but those are the clients that I market to because that's my sweet spot. Those are the women that really just get me, going. I love to see them shine. I love to see them, break through the mindset barriers that are holding them back and really take charge and regain their confidence and go out there and shine brightly in the world. But I still work with men. I still work with women who are at different stages in their business, but I market to a specific type of client. Doesn't mean I don't work with other people, and it's the same thing for you. You can work with whoever you want to work with, but who you market to, who your niche is, your ideal client, you want to be clear on that. And the reason you want to be clear is because then it's much easier for you to speak to them through all of your marketing efforts to attract them. The way that I market my business, my clients self-select themselves to want to work with me. Okay. And it's on purpose. It's not by accident because I know exactly who my ideal clients are. So once you've done, the standard client avatar, client profile, that kind of stuff, where you're getting the basics down about the demo of your ideal client, the name, the age, what they do for a living, what they want out of their life or their business or whatever it is that you help them with. Once you get all that basic stuff down, and you also get clear on, who your ideal client needs you to be. That's another tip that a lot of people don't share with you. Not only do you want to get a profile of who your ideal client is, but you also want to understand who your ideal client needs for you to be, okay? Once you have all of that stuff down, then you want to start in your marketing understanding how to reach your client, right? You want to understand, what does your ideal client think about on a regular basis? What do they see on a regular basis? What is the conversation that they're having every day? What is that pain point that keeps them up at 2 o'clock in the morning? You want to get clear on all that stuff, because once you're clear on it, you can speak directly to them through your marketing, addressing those pains, okay? You want to speak to the pain, because when you speak to a person's pain, you are able to position yourself as a solution provider, okay? And I'm going to say that again. When you can speak to someone's pain, when you can understand the problem that they're in, people automatically assume that you also have the solution. All right. So that's why it's super clear that you know who your ideal client is. All that demographic stuff I just talked to you about, creating your profile. Okay. And I'm going past that pretty quickly because I know you've probably heard it 100 times. And then you want to take it a step further, and you want to get clear on, what do they see every day? What do they hear every day? What are they speaking about? What are they thinking? And what I'm talking about is really creating what's called an empathy map. All right. Now you can go out and you can Google empathy map. There's a whole book on it, and it will help you understand how you can really start getting inside the mind of your ideal client so that you can speak to them through all of your marketing and attract them to you. All right. Now, if you want some more tips on how to put an empathy map together and some other steps on attracting your ideal clients, visit me online for a free gift at DesireeStafford.com. And until we speak again, I hope you're up to big, bold things in your life and in your business. Take care.